Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. And Millennial Mike wanted to ask me two questions. And I think these are two questions that I would get from a lot of my fans and followers. So I said, hey, Mike, let's just record a video so we can let everybody know what I think. So what do you got,
Mhm.
Mike?
Well, we were interrupted by poor internet service on my part during our weekly Q&A, and as many people know, I slip in a few personal questions from me occasionally. It's how I get my advice free of charge. But I wanted to ask two more questions, and we got cut off. So the first one is congratulations, 10 million channel views for the One Rental at a Time YouTube channel. How do you feel?
I honestly can't believe it. Somebody told me that somebody told me like a week ago that I was going to get to that number, and I didn't. I'm like, I don't know what you're looking at because
Mhm.
that can't be right. That's impossible. 10 million views. But sure enough, we've hit that number. We hit it this morning, and it's just it's just awesome because if you go back and watch some of my early videos, I don't think I have changed. Sure, I've changed my studio, I've upgraded the camera, the sound, but my
Mhm.
message hasn't changed. Get to four, get started, do the work, buy box. You can even go back and watch my Bigger Pockets episode from 2008. My message, minus some vocabulary, hasn't changed. I
Mhm.
didn't let you. I've seen YouTube creators get addicted to the YouTube algorithm and try to follow it. That's not my thing. The
Mhm.
tribe, the community that One Rental at a Time has is awesome. They do the work, they share, they collaborate. The folks that join the course go to the next level. The folks that buy the books and send me pictures and being tagged on Instagram in front of properties you've all bought. It's exactly what I could hope for. I've told everybody that would listen, I do this to build a legacy that lives 50 years after I'm dead.
Mhm.
And getting to 10 million views with a tribe of folks that are doing the work every day. I get notes every day now, right? At almost 40,000 subscribers, I get messages every day. This, that, the other thing. It's amazing. Do I wish it was bigger? Sure. But I am so happy with where we are. Because to me, I would rather have a community of 40,000 doing the work than 300,000 sitting on the couch doing nothing. And I could
Mhm.
have gone that way. I could have gone the fear porn rail and preached crash and nonsense that I didn't believe in, but that would not have sat well with me. So it was never a consideration. So, but yeah, 10 million, I can't fathom 10 million.
That's a big number. That is a big number. And as you mentioned, you just mentioned you're almost at 40,000. You have less than 300 subscribers to go till you hit 40,000. So, folks, please like the channel, subscribe. When he hits 50,000, we're doing a One Rental at a Time live event in Vegas. We're doing the pre event for that next week on Saturday. We're doing a little dry run of it.
Right, run. Yeah, exactly.
One other question. So, much to the dismay of all the loyal followers, all the loyal subscribers, Dion opened his fat mouth and encouraged you to take a couple of personal days on a weekly basis to spend time with your wife. Whatever. Maybe that's why you're still married and Dion and I aren't. Sorry, Dion. But, anyways, you have given up two of the days that used to be ours and taken them back for yourself. So, what did you do? Are you enjoying it? Is it worth it?
So first and foremost, it does the first day or first weekend we drove to Santa Barbara, had an amazing oceanfront room and just balled out for a couple of days, spent ridiculous amounts of money on food and whatnot. So that was fun. The last 2 days that I just finished up were really odd because I was just home. I went for an early morning run, which is something I haven't done in a long time. It used to be what I did. And it was odd, but I think it's going to be really good for me. Like I mentioned, I think in a past video, I actually because I was doing this about 3 hours a day, 7 days a week for almost 3 years,
Mhm.
and by doing that, I got kind of robotic almost. I didn't really improve. What I was able to do just in the last couple of days, because they were really days off, if you will, is I started watching other channels.
Mhm.
For example, if you watched my daily financial news this morning, there's something I'm going to try to rope in. I'm going to try to rope in a hook, I guess they call it. I'm going to tell you the
Mhm.
5 things to watch.
Yep.
So I'm going to try to improve. And I'm doing that by watching other creators. Think Media, for example, is someone that I've started to follow. And I like to improve. I like to be better. Um, and it's It is good. It also makes the 5 days I have feel more special. Um, yeah, like your discussion with me to 8 a.m. It's how I start my week now. So
Mhm.
it's amazing. So I think it's a good thing. Little be known, Saturday's always been a poor day on my channel. I don't
Mhm.
it hasn't been watched, and Fridays were another weekday. But the other thing is I've given up. I mean, my channel doesn't grow as much by not recording 7 days a week. I've seen a noticeable drop. But net, I think it'll be good for me. I think it'll be good for the channel. I
Mhm.
think it means I can do other things. So I think it is the absolute right move. Yeah.
Well, what I heard in that was you had time to work out. And since you mentioned checking out your earlier videos, I was remembering back to CrossFit Mike sitting on his couch with his guns busting out of his shirt. Fellas, we might be looking forward to that on this channel again. Pumped Mike's coming back.
Yeah, down 15 pounds in the last 60 days, 65 days, down 15 pounds already. So
Good. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Well,
not messing around.
I know that I have seen as I go through all your comments, I have seen the sentiment expressed 1,000 times. Thank you for all that you do. We absolutely understand you want some private time back to yourself. You deserve the mini vacation that you get each weekend now. But for those of you out there who really just absolutely need that little one rental at a time fix, don't worry. Mike is such an addict that he couldn't help himself. He still has to post his now daily financial thoughts on Saturday and Sunday. So if you scroll through YouTube and you see a post with daily financial thoughts, it's from Zuber. It's there. You can still get your highlighted sections and just wait for him to come back Sunday morning.
There you go. Thanks, buddy.
Yep. See you later.